if you want somewhere to go to sleep, or just feel safe if he's a little stressed out. Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be talking to you about the 5 key components of ornaments in your Betta tank. Now I say ornaments because I'm not going to be talking about the key components of a Betta tank in a whole. Like I'm not going to be talking about filters or heaters or tank size or any of those kind of key components that you would find. So I'm only going to be talking about types of ornaments here today. Now this might be something that a lot of people brush over. Now of course when you're setting up a tank you're obviously going to choose what looks aesthetically pleasing, but sometimes there's a little bit more to it than this. So in no particular order I'm going to list 5 things that you're going to want to make sure that you have in your Betta tank. So the first thing that you're going to want, and this might seem kind of obvious, is you're going to want plants. And the reason I'm putting this in here is because you're going to want a lot of plants. Now the more plants you have, then the more your Betta is going to be brushing up against them, which is why it's important that they're either silk or live. You can get away with some plastic plants if they're a smoother plastic, but anything with a sharp bumpy edge generally isn't the best idea unless you know for sure that your Betta never goes anywhere near a plant. Now the next thing that you're going to want, and again has to do with the Betta feeling protected, is you're going to want something like a cave. And I put this in quotations because it doesn't have to be a cave, but something that your Betta can go and hide in and he's pretty much enclosed. So this could be a skull ornament with a little hole, it could be a shipwreck that your Betta can swim in, it can be a castle, it can be a cave, it can be anything like that. You just want to find something that your Betta is completely surrounded in and just has one little entry point that your Betta can go inside and he can feel protected if he wants somewhere to go to sleep, or just feel safe if he's a little stressed out. Now you want to make sure that when you get this ornament that the opening that your Betta can swim through isn't too small. You want to make sure that it has longevity, that if your Betta grows, the ornament doesn't become dangerous. Now the next thing that you're going to want is you're going to want something near the surface that he can lie on. I get some comments of people saying that their Bettas are lying on the thermometer, or they're lying on the filter, or they're lying on the heater, and this is perfectly normal. And the reason is Bettas sometimes like to lie on the surface. Now one thing you can do is make sure you have a lot of live plants up there, or you can get the Zoom Ed Betta leaf hammock. That is what I use for some of my fish. One of them I have the floating Zoom Ed Betta log. It's perfectly okay if he lies on top of the filter, if he lies on top of the heater, the thermometer, that's perfectly okay, just so he doesn't have to use the energy to hold himself up there on his own. Now the next thing that you're going to want to be careful of is the texture of ornaments. And I did mention this a little bit earlier with plants, but it also goes with all kinds of ornaments. There's a lot of ornaments that are made for community tanks that texture doesn't really matter. Betta's fins are very sensitive to being ripped up against things. That is why Bettas are also so common for fin rot, is because even a little tear can allow the bacteria to kind of sneak its way in, and all of a sudden your Betta's fins will start deteriorating. So you want to make sure that you try to prevent this as much as possible, because Bettas are prone to fin rot as it is. But it's always what's best for your Betta's fins, so even if you really love the ornament, if it's not safe, it's best not to put it in the tank. I noticed that there's a trend going around right now that your Betta tank seems to have only maybe 1 plant and 1 ornament and a lot of open space. Now although this does look good, it's maybe not optimal for a Betta. And the reason is Bettas love to have a lot of security. They like to feel protected, so they want to have a lot of ornaments. So thank you so much for watching my video about the 5 key components of ornaments in a Betta tank. If you like this video, leave a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. I'll see you next time. Bye. It's raining pretty heavily in the background. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's pouring.